What's up YouTube, it's Bradley back, and today I'll be bringing you guys another fragrance review. Get hyped up. This one is certainly a hype train, pretty much one of a clone, if you will, one of the most popular, hyped up niche fragrances of all time. This is Insurrection Pure 2, obviously supposed to be a clone, supposedly a clone of the amazing Creed Aventus. I have my unboxing video, so if you want to see my first initial impressions about this scent, I'll leave a link to that one. However, I'm going to be reviewing this fragrance. I will be doing a lot of comparing in this video to, of course, Aventus, but I'm going to try and keep it as straightforward as possible, and without further ado, let's roll on into this review. So guys, this fragrance was released in the year 2013, and yes, a lot of people have been talking about this, saying that it is pretty much the closest clone to Aventus. We all know there are all these clones of Aventus out here. This is one of the newer ones, and this is pretty much one of the closest clones. I know that there's Clubbed in the Wheat Intense by Armaf, and that's supposed to be really close also. However, for the price, this is really good, and supposedly is, just as good as Aventus, but for a fraction of the price. So this is classified as a woody aromatic, and it has main accords of fruity, sweet, fresh, leather, and woody. Now this fragrance is pretty much only available in one main size, which is this 3-ounce 90ml bottle, and it's very readily available. You can find it on Amazon and always discount sites, and for only 20 bucks, guys. I paid $20 for this stuff. Incredible bang for buck, and I'm about to show you the presentation. Gorgeous bottle, but yeah, really an excellent bang for the buck, and yeah, let's roll right on into the presentation. Alright, so really quick, let's take a look at this box, and guys, let me just say, for 20 bucks, this is like niche quality presentation right here. You got Insurrection 2, I think it's meant to sit almost like a book on a bookshelf. All their boxes are like this. It's got the Rayon Tradition Insurrection kind of logo on top, and you have the silver on the side, information, and all that good stuff on the back. Slides open to reveal this very nice little insert where you can put it in and you can kind of have your fragrance right there. So overall, beautiful box. Let's take a look at the bottle. Alright, so here we go. Here's the bottle. That's pretty much the same bottle design as all their other fragrances. I own the Insurrection Wild also. It's got this white to clear gradient type pattern to it. Got their logo on top with for man Insurrection 2 from the House of Rayon Traditions. Overall, very nice. Kind of an interesting shape. Fits kind of weird in the hand, but overall it's nice. And for 20 bucks, guys, quality presentation. All right, let me test out the sprayer. Show you guys how it works. Show you the sprayer. Pretty good atomizer right there. And let me run through the note breakdown really quick, so you guys know what the note breakdown is. So at the top, this thing opens up with cassis, bergamot, apple, and pineapple. Very fruity up top, right? In the mid, we have birch, jasmine, and patchouli. And in the base, we have oak moss, musk, amber, and vanilla. Okay, let me roll right on into how this thing actually smells. Guys, first off, let me say this is not an Aventus killer. A lot of people are saying, oh, this smells really close to Aventus, but it does not take down, it does not dethrone the king Aventus. No way, not a chance. This thing doesn't have the same fruity, powerful opening as Aventus. It doesn't have the same quality, but it's only 20 bucks, not expecting a whole lot of quality, right? But up top, yes, it's very fruity. I get a pineapple, I get some fruity traces, but really what dominates this one for me is birch. They really got the birch note just perfectly in this one. Aventus has that smoky, leathery birch kind of thing that we all have known and come to love. And this actually really does that. The only problem with this one, it doesn't have that same pineapple punch, like I like to call it, up top. It really, it's fresher than Aventus in my opinion. It's not as natural, obviously. A little more synthetic, and this has a little bit more vanilla, so it's slightly more sweet than Aventus. It's not as fruity. It's missing that black currant, which gives it the extra fruitiness. This does not have that, I just get a very subtle, very light. This fragrance is extremely light on my skin. It's nothing heavy. I just get a light, kind of slightly fruity, a lot of birch. This is a very, very woody scent in my opinion. Maybe a drop here or there of vanilla, has slight sweetness to it. Pretty well blended for the most part. Overall, I just get a fresh scent with a slight fruity trace and definitely a woody trail behind it. So it's kind of a woody, fruity type scent. They did do a very good job making the scent masculine. I get a very masculine kind of a birch, woody, slightly smoky, leathery dry down of this. So it is as masculine as Aventus in my opinion. It's just not as fruity, not as bold, not as powerful by any means. This stuff is very light on my skin, but overall, it smells nice enough, Nothing near what Aventus is, but for 20 bucks, I mean, it smells Smells fresh, slightly fruity, slightly woody. I think really the main note that stands out to me is that birch note. This is definitely a very birchy, dry, kind of a woody scent. It gives it a masculine quality. Still a little bit of fruitiness, definitely fresh, pretty clean also. Overall scent is a 3 out of 5. It smells nice, it's masculine, and I really appreciate what they did for 20 bucks. Wish it was a little bit more fruity up top, and a little bit more powerful, not as light, but overall a very nice scent. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Okay, how does this thing perform on my skin anyway? I've heard a lot of people saying that this thing has beast mode performance, lasts like 20 hours on their skin. I wish I had your skin, guys, because this stuff only lasts like 4 to 6 hours on me, unfortunately, and the projection and sillage, not very much. I can get it with maybe like 6 or 7 sprays, but if I just do boom, 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 3 sprays, this thing just doesn't really push off my skin that much. It's very light on my skin anyway. So performance is only a 2 out of 5, doesn't really last that long, doesn't really push out that much. You know, maybe if I go crazy on the trigger, like 5 or 6 sprays, then maybe it might, but just like my normal 3 spray application, it's already starting to die down on my skin, honestly. Very light, and that's where Aventus blows it out of the water in my opinion, because Aventus is much, much stronger, much more bold. This is just a lot lighter, more easygoing version. I would say it's more wearable, yes, however, it just doesn't last as long, unfortunately. 2 out of 5 for the performance right there. Alright, versatility, this is where I think this stuff really shines. This is a very versatile scent. This could be your signature scent if you're looking for a nice, masculine, fresh scent. It easily can be worn all year long. I think that slightly vanilla sweetness can help it through the winter time, but also has the freshness to apple to kind of last it through the summer. And it's got that woody nuance in there that helps it in the spring and fall. So a very great all-season fragrance. Me personally, I love this outdoors in the springtime. This is a very natural, outdoorsy, woodsy feeling because this thing has a lot of birch in it, like I said. It really just reminds me of the outdoors, so I love wearing this stuff when I'm just kind of spending the day outside, like today. But really very versatile as far as occasions go now. I think this is a really good casual scent, like I said, for just hanging out. Like I said, great outdoors scent. I think it's a pretty good date scent also. It's very masculine and does smell very nice. Also a very, very good work scent. Not maybe going to last the whole day, you might have to reapply, but very masculine, nice, fresh work scent. Overall versatility, in my opinion, scores a 3 out of 5. Pretty versatile scent. Alright, last but not least, let's talk about the compliments. Definitely not a compliment getter like Aventus. It just doesn't, off my skin anyway, push off enough to the people in order to get great reactions. Sure, I'll get one from time to time saying, okay, you smell nice. Definitely is masculine, it is very attractive, I think. But, you know, nothing crazy as far as compliments go. Aventus destroys it in that category, like blows it out of the water completely. So overall, just a 3 out of 5 for compliments. Alright, lastly, I want to touch on age and sprays. So, in my opinion, I think this really is geared more towards a gentleman who's around the age of 30 and up. It's definitely a masculine, kind of more mature scent in my opinion, but I have no problem wearing it. And as far as sprays go, I think you can go a little bit heavier on the trigger with this one. This is definitely a much lighter, more airy version of Aventus. So I think anywhere between 4 to 6 sprays, you can be a little heavy-handed with this one. Alright, so let's wrap up this review. What do I give Insurrection Pure 2 by Ray and Tradition? Overall, I'm give it a 6 out of 10, guys. This is a wonderful, cheaper alternative to Aventus. Sure, it's not going to be the real deal. It doesn't beat Aventus. It doesn't really even come close, in my opinion, to beating Aventus. However, you get that same fruity event. It does what Aventus does well. It's masculine, just like Aventus. It's nice and woody, smoky, which most of the other Aventus clones, they don't really do that. You know, they're more fruity and fresh. I wish this one, like I said, was a little bit more fruity and fresh. It doesn't have that same pineapple punch up top like Aventus. But for, you know, a tenth of the price, there's only 20 bucks. Beautiful presentation. You know, if you buy it, don't like it, it only is, you're only out of pocket 20 bucks, you know. Not the best performance on my skin, but, you know, that could just be my skin. Go sample this one, try it out. It might work great on your skin. Overall, I think it's very versatile. And it's just a really, really great scent. I love it for the springtime. And yeah, it's been my review on Insurrection Pure 2 by Ray and Tradition. Go check it out. So guys, thanks for watching this review. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. I want to get people talking about this one. This one's pretty popular, so let me know what your guys' thoughts are on Insurrection Pure 2. Does it beat Aventus? How does it compare to like Clubbed in the Wheat Intense by Armaf? Where does this kind of sit in the you know, area of the best Aventus clones? So let me know in the description down below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching again, and see you next time with another review.